Please, can we go back? I have money. I can pay you. Oh. Wait. Is that where we're going? I mean, that place looks amazing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pauperganda's Halloween show. Trying to keep it to one a year. I remember a few years back, I did like a 5 weeks leading up to it and just overdid it like crazy, which is my way. But anyway, thanks for joining me nice and early. My step roll. We got Dreamer Stingo and Green Bean Sushi Roll and Jaboozy as well. So, two people played very similar Cascade Tron lists against me, and I really liked it, and I was trying to play one then the other, and so I kind of merged the two that I liked the most and put them together and just called it Tron Deluxe. If you follow the link to the deck description, you'll see their links for their deck lists, and you might like theirs better. Anyway, this runs 17 lands. We're doing big stuff all the time today. 1 bog, 1 grotto, 2 forests. We've got the full set of mines, power plants, towers, and then 1 wooded ridgeline to be nice and flexible. Got the 4 maps, all 4 candy trails, 2 crop rotations, and 4 ancient stirrings to round out our 1-drops. Running all 4 prisms. One list ran 2, another one ran 3. I just really like drawing the card and making sure my mana works. So I went up to 4. 2 cannonades as a catch-all. We've got 3 marauders in this beast, 4 Ents. It's very important to draw. We have some double green mana, and so we need help getting there. Colossal Dreadmask I've got 1 of. 2 Rush of Knowledge. Really, this card really shines. Why? Because we have cards that cost 8 mana, and we can get there pretty fast. The Maelstrom Colossus and the Altisaur act as our Cascade triggers. Pinnacle Kill-Ship's pretty sweet. I was running 4 of these for a while. I thought 3 felt like the right number. And a card not many people know, the Bramble Wurm. Reach, trample. When it enters, you gain 5 life, and you can exile it from your graveyard to gain another 5 life. And so between this, and this, we can usually stay alive pretty easily against some red decks out there. The Gorilla Shaman in a 1 spot. I've got 4 Pyroblast, the rest of the Cannonades, 1 Torch, 3 Pulse of Murasa to get back our big hitters once we've got our mana online. We've got the catch-all Scour from Existence here, and 1 Relic. So hopefully we don't run into any quitters. We'll go for broke here and have some fun here. So I got this new no quitters, please. So it's a little more on the nose obvious there. So anyway, yeah, so my Halloween shows, I have these custom edits for just Halloween, and if I went back in time, I probably wouldn't have done that because I can only really air them in good conscience once a year for obvious reasons. I'm not going to play a Christmas tree spot when it's August, right? So I'm trying to stay away from more Halloween-themed thematic spoofs, commercials, whatever you want to call them. So anyway, off we go. Let's hope we get a nice natural Tron, because I know when I play against Tron, it always has a natural against me. So we got a tower, and we don't have much else. We got to ship this. All right, mulligan that, yeah. Okay, well, we've got a stirrings. I think I might gamble on this because of the stirrings. If we get to 2, I can draw a card off Prism, so we'll keep here. We've got 2 Colossus. I'll keep it to 1. It's fine. Pretty much good we're on the draw here. So yeah, next week there will be no show. I'm going to be in Northern California doing the Halloween thing. Then I'll be back for all the goodies after that. So extra points for Dreamer Stingo for the Halloween emojis. I love it. Okay, so 05 minutes is taking forever. Let's see what they're going to do here. And a swamp. All right, one thing this deck doesn't like, usually swamps. Cast down can do away with a lot of our big old 8 casting cost, 7 casting cost stuff. Looks like our Cannonade and such might be effective here. This looks like Tokens Black or Sui Black, or it has many names. We'll keep it to that. All right, well, I've got 2 outs here. We'll Stirrings first, and then out of desperation, we might have to crop rotate. All right, there's a tower. We'll let them know our game plan. We'll get that online here. Say Aniora. Boop. And it's the first turn of the game, so we'll go from there. When I have just a few forests around, I really like this one. John Avon's pretty darn hard to beat. Yeah, aristocrats, that's what I should have said. Lots of different lands showing up here. Carrion Feeder. All right. Hopefully we don't heck up too much on our land bases. So far, we'll just play the Prism out and take a lot of damage. So we're going to start getting hit pretty good here next turn. It's tempted to get that the red-green forest in case we draw into one of our Cannonades, but it's not going to do that great against this list with the sacrificial effects, so don't want to lean on that too heavily. All right, Altisaur. Don't really have much of a play outside of the Prism. Come on, let's just hit like a power plant here. Power plants seem to hide from me out of the 3 lands. I always have the mine in the tower, but the power plant always hides in the weeds. Okay, this is feeling like we need land help big time. Going like this. This is probably maybe the second or at most third time I've played Tron in 10 years on this show, but it helps when it's kind of aggro based like this. I really like this Pinnacle Kill-Ship. That's a cool little card. Never forget to use the station ability right when you cast one of your big fatties. You can usually get it online immediately. I believe if you station on, like if Pinnacle Kill-Ship's been out and you station on your turn, it still has Summoning Sickness. I don't know if I'm correct on that. I seem to remember that happening. So I've been trying to do it on the upkeep or right when I have it. Yeah, these sack lists are getting pretty good. A couple more expansions and they're going to have it. I played one at our local get-together a few months back and drew poorly. Everybody was ready for it. Ran into like, what was it, Trespasser's Curse and stuff like that. So, yeah, if our mana doesn't turn around here real quick, we're going to be in big trouble fast. Sad when you're a Tron list and you've got the same amount of land that your opponent does playing weenies. So, also a lot. You station and turn it on the turn you play a Spacecraft, it'll have Summoning Sickness. Gotcha. Yeah, I do know that. I just mean if it's been out for a while and it's like your first main phase and you tap everything, does it still have Summoning Sickness? I didn't know if the station had. Good grief, list. Come on. It's really frustrating. Don't really want to. I want to do something though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna crop rotate this just to get a land out, mix something up. I'm definitely streaming this. This is I'll mulligan here and there, but I'll never get this hosed usually. All right, we'll bring that out. At least we got 2. I do have the color here, but we're looking at a handful of massive things, so we need to get really lucky. Really, really lucky. Was playing Wretched Griff in one of the builds, and I do like how unfocused on the color that build was. I think it might be going a little heavy in the paint with green here. Gotcha, Ocelot. Okay, good to know. Must have been remembering incorrectly. Okay, this thing's getting all big and fat. Probably almost dead this turn. I think it'd be better to sack that first, right? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, a lot more triggers. So you get 3 little squirrely dudes. This is a curious move. Guess if you're just going to sacrifice everything, you got it already, right? Looks like we're dead. This makes me want to play. Morrow's first list had Tangle in the sideboard, and so I was like, I might miss that card. He also used Standard Bearers, I believe, and happy early birthday to him. I know his birthday's in early November. Talked to him during the week. We're going down. Crash and burn. Beetle tricks. How cool would it be to have that right now? Tangle main. That's asking a lot. I said yield to all like 8 times. Come on, guys. There's 10. Yeah, they got it. Let's go. Boop. There's an L. Sui Black. Oh, I'll say aristocrats. Okay. So I think 2 cannonades is good here. Not too worried about much else. I don't know. Do we just run this back? Probably do with 1 less Marauder. Bring in a Pulse just for flexibility and earlier life. I think I'm just going to do that. We just drew bad. Thanks, Stabby. Here we go. Let's just get good mana here. Come on now. Plant, mine, forest, good times, keep. We'll lead off with a plant and a map. Boop. Here we go. Probably be bringing out that Bramble Wurm if we don't get a double mana help here. It can be a little clunky the way I've constructed this with leaning a little too heavily on some double forests and stuff, but with the extra Prophetic Prism, I figured it can usually go good. Well, the Cannonades I'm not too worried about. So I just like having 2 to mop up stuff, because usually it's those big 6/6s after they sack everything. It just ends up not being that great of a play. They have one of their sack outlets out. Pretty situational, so I didn't want to lean on it that heavily. Here we go. At least now we've got a good competitive chance with the tower showing up. Nice little autumn colors to match the show today. Got a few of these. I was shocked how much Colossal, no, not Colossal Dreadmask, the Cascade for 7 or 8 guy. Oh my gosh, it's like 4 tickets each. I only had 2 of them, so I had to go into the bank and fish out 2 more to make the list complete. But it is pretty cool when it works. All right, Pinnacle Kill-Ship. You can just hear this entering the atmosphere. Pretty cool. Maelstrom Colossus, that's the one. I always think of that thing because of the 8 casting cost. I always think it's an 8/8, but it's only a 7/7. So only. Pretty funny. All right, here we go. Yeah, we'll do this to the beast here. Kill ship. Take out that Bloodthorn Vampire, especially when they're not tapped out here. It's so crazy. Be careful too. You cast this naked, it hasn't been stationed, but if you do have a creature out and your opponent doesn't, you have to target something, and so the kill ship will kill something, including. It's neat how they made it not be able to kill itself technically because it still hasn't been stationed, so that's pretty cool. But what's neat about this synergy here is I can cast this Bramble Wurm and then tap it and then just have 7 in the air next turn and 5 life. So it works out pretty neat. But probably looking at a cast down here. Now is this isn't a creature right now, so if they have a cast, that's right. It's neat how they've gotten around a lot of those little rules. Only a 7/7 with flying. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if I didn't have Bramble Wurm in my hand, it'd be a safer play to do the Fangren Marauder in case they do have something like in a list like this, you probably are probably looking at like Tragic Slip style removal, if not Snuff Out, depending on their budget. Love the colors in this card. Really neat when you have a simplified palette. My brother's in France, so my phone keeps going off like crazy. He's in some basilica and doing all kinds of awesome things. So we'll do this. We'll do the thing here with 7, or with 8, I should say. Next turn we'll do some more. Bam. Gain some life. Reach, trample. Kill ship activated. Station. Big old worm jumping on a spaceship. That'd be kind of weird looking, right? Yeah, we got 1 extra. Let's attack. This is how the deck usually works. The last game was just weird. Just no mana, no mana. Boom. Oh yeah, Iron Giant. We could. Is that a Pauper legal? I don't think so, because it would be on my memory banks if it was. If you hear a big rip, I've got a laser therapy on my ACL. It's feeling fine. I just preventative maintenance all the time. This is like my super red light therapy. I could barely bend my knees, so now it's off and I can sit normally. If you're wondering what all those audio shenanigans are under the mic, that's what's going on. It's a comment from, here we go. This Beckoner really got by me. I didn't see that in the spoilers being like a decent card. Sometimes I'm very guilty of seeing a high casting cost and moving along. Final Fantasy, that's right. Oh, I don't like this. Well, I got a flyer and they don't, so... And this is an artifact, so if I don't hit a green here, I can do the thing, and then if they kill that, I'm still going to gain 5 life, so... I think we'll get rid of the worm, and we can always bring it back for 5 life. Okay. Marauder's such a good card. I just love it. Just getting a forest would be really cool right now. And a 13/13 flyer would be pretty cool too if we could get the Dreadmask on that Pinnacle Kill-Ship. What does that look like? Like the exterior hull has a mask on it. It's like how impractical for starfaring would that be, right? Yeah. All right, we're going to take a lot of damage next turn. Here we go. Give me a forest. Give me a forest. All right, it's another tower. Might as well play that. I'll just bring up Marauder here. Really would like to see Prophetic Prism show up. Leaning on this forest very hard. Got him next turn unless I got removal. Is the Kill-Ship going to go all the way? Definitely living up to its name. Okay. So I went to Angel Island in the Bay of San Francisco, and they had Fleet Week there, which is the Blue Angels, and the Canadian Air Force was there to help out, and it was really something. I was pretty impressed. You know what? I'm going to lose 1 Altisaur and bring in 1 more Murasa. It's for early life gain and not hang on greens so heavily. But I didn't know that was happening, so we're on this deserted island and just set up our tent, and just all of a sudden, just right from behind us, these massive, just these rockets go by. I was like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. What do you do here, right? And got double force, but I don't really need it. I'm going to mulligan this, believe it or not. Let's go. Hey, there we go. All right, well, we're colorless, but we're all right. Yeah, we'll keep this. Get rid of one of these. Say done. Hopefully we just walk into a tower here. Open up the graveyards. Game 3, we'll see. They're going to come rocketing out, or are we going to hit it? Oh, good. No 1-drop. I like that. A reprieve. We'll bring out a mine. In case I got an Ice Quake. Choking Sands. Befoul. Fill in the blank. Hey, that's a good point, Dreamer Stingo. I was thinking re-entry, I guess. Maybe it could be like the heat shield mask, right? Let it burn off and save the whole. How boring would like Star Wars movies be and stuff if they adhered to that, right? And they just show like all these silent battles going on in the vacuum of space. Getting a little worried. I don't know where my prisms are hiding. I really need one now, or just a forest. I'm still at 20, but been to Greece recently, says ESO, and there were F-16s flying the entire time, even at night. Whoa, crazy. Yeah, they did a bunch of cool patterns and stuff, and I know they're super close together and stuff, but to me it was like, well, they warmed up all day Saturday too, and then the air show was on Sunday, which was more of the same, and I felt kind of guilty for just being a little, I guess, lulled to sleep or whatnot. After they do a loop and they do the flyover and their initial awe wears off, you're just kind of like, okay, here's this movie. It reminded me of ice skating, right? It's like, it's very impressive, and this triplettes is very hard, but seems to be the only thing they can really do. They drew a heart in the sky and they did these loop-de-loops, and that very impressive. Not saying I could pull it off, but after about the 15th one, you're like, all right, let's go get a hot dog. All right, we got lucky. Woo! Bring this up. That's 7. I don't think. Just double check. That's always 7. I don't play Tron enough, so yeah, we'll just do this. Chill out. Boop, here we go. We hit a natural. Pretty great. Vacuum battles. It was cool. Like you'd see them way in the distance going like this, and obviously they're probably like 300 feet apart, going right at each other. But when the scales flipped like that, it looks like they're going head on and stuff. So there were some pretty cool little maneuvers and such. But it was weird being that close to San Francisco, having a full view of the city, which was beautiful at night, but not hearing anything. It was, talk about a void. I mean, there was nothing. Really trippy. All right, we're going to be getting hit hard next turn. How cool would a prism be here? We could just sack. Well, they do have a sack outlet, so that would live. This would live. It's still not that great of a card. We'd be getting rid of these little 2 dorks. Now we're only getting rid of the ghast, really. So that's why I didn't really want to bring in forge scenarios like this. Here we go. Taken 3. Okay, Colossus, let's go. Huh, that's interesting too. I'll do them both. Yeah. Come on, hit something good. All right. Oh, no. Sure. Let's cast it and get 0. Oh, I wish I had something out. That would have been nice to draw 8 cards right there. That's about the biggest whiff you can have. Oh, my goodness. Expedition map for a forest, probably, to stirrings. Who knows? What a whiff. That's such a slap in the face. Should call it Rush of Ridiculous. Yeah, when those jets go overhead, boy, that was. Plus, they had a natural like 747 airliner that just came right over our head one time. I was like, whoa! Get a little worried, not knowing. So I was ignorant of there being an air show in the area until after I saw that, and they're like, oh yeah, this is Fleet Week, so that's why we timed it that way. And the weirdest thing of all, San Francisco, for anybody that's been there, it's always cold and windy. Always. I've been going there since I was 5 or 6, and it was dead calm for 50 hours straight and not even the slightest breeze. And it was like, I don't know, 68 degrees. Just like perfect weather for camping and stuff. Like I was expecting to just be chilly all night, shivering and stuff. Mind stab, I know. We could have even hit an expedition map, right? For Russia, or I mean, being able to draw into something there. I guess I should have played expedition map first, because I could have at least drawn 1, is what I mean, right? I think I'm going to block here. If I do that, 1, 2, 3, yeah, let's block, because I got to Pulse of Murasa. We'll just rinse, repeat, and make him just lose his team here. They're probably like, crap, I didn't want him to do that. That's a lot of death. Okay, mine for... Boy, we got all kinds of mines going on now, right? All right, let's sack this. We shall get a forest. Or should we? Should we just get a grotto? We'll get a forest. Play the forest. Let's do a stirrings here just before, because we got quite a few things that cost 7. Let's rock here. Let's see what we're going to get. Pinnacle Kill-Ship, maybe? Hey, there it is. Cool. Boop. Rock on, any order. Bam, bam, bam. Kill-Ship. Yeah, 10 damage. Take that. Zap. Now, do I just attack or do I sit back? I can do that next turn. He's just going to block with that. I think I'm better off just blocking here. We'll chill up. No, let's do this thing. We'll do this. Station it up. We'll do stuff next turn. One card. I'm not too worried. Got a Pulse of Murasa in hand. Spaceships where Dinosaur Master gives him trample. So I almost played this on Tuesday. It was the first version of this. If you look at the deck list and you go at the very bottom, there'll be two lists that I linked to. And the first one was by Maro, and he had a pretty fun list. I was just about ready to play it, but I was like, I need a few more games of this before I can go to town. But whatevs. Here we go. Kill-Ship showing up. I love me the Kill-Ship. Okay. Let's do the thing. All right. This is getting funner and funner. Let's try this out again. Sure, I'll do the Colossus again here. Just an embarrassment of riches when the deck starts working. You know, you just have way too much power for most people. Generous Ent showing up. Cool. We'll do that. Why not get a 5/7 reach with a food token? Forgot about food tokens too. This deck can gain a lot of life from a lot of different angles. And we'll play the map. I think I'm going to crop rotate my own forest to just get the dual land out. Just tired of looking at it. Attack! I can Cannonade next turn and get rid of all this cannon fodder that's getting in our way. I had to teach all the kids this week castling, which seems simple to me, but there's a lot of rules to chess and castling. You forget, you know, like kids will ask the strangest questions. Like this one kid that's pretty good. He's going to be a strong player, but he castled, and then towards the mid to late game, he castled again. He's like, I castled twice, coach. I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell you, you can't do that. Little things like that I forget because I get in that kind of a hasty mindset where I want these kids playing fast, you know, like one of my partners, he over explains everything, and the kids get kind of bored and antsy, and then they start causing a ruckus, and I'm just like, get on the board as fast as possible. So thank you, Zmo 5 minutes, for not quitting. All right, so we're 1-0. No quitters showing up. And, you know, as apt to do, I might change the list as we go along here because I only have like 5 games underneath me right now with that. But so, yeah, the double green seems like it might be a little bit of a hiccup, but it is only 1 game in. We'll see how we go. Off to game 2. Woo! I wish Young Pyromancer was Pauper legal. That'd be pretty sweet. We got 2 lands, a Candy Trail, and a Stirrings, and a way to turn it on. So I'll lead off with the Ridgeline. Keep moving. Keep it, baby. Is this our first keep? I think it is. The old schooler in me loves seeing Rush of Knowledge. This used to be in every affinity deck 4 of. I mean, that's how far we've come. All right, a forest. I like that. It's hard for them to kill stuff. Uh-oh. Might be land destruction, though. I don't like that. Wow. Nice little acceleration there. Yikes. Another reason to lead with Ridgeline here. This is land destruction, which is what I'm sensing. What a strange name. Alex quit. I don't think I've ever played this person before. I would have remembered that. So again, a reminder, no show next week. October's always got one off because I always go up and see my buddies. I'm going to be heading up there. Maybe get some pickleball or racquetball in. Don't know. I have to travel pretty light. I'm flying on Frontier for the first time in my life. Never even heard of it. But it had the best deal. So being a pauper as I am, I figured I'd fly Pauper Airlines, right? Hey, our land is left alone. I like this. Cool. Let's see what we get first, right? Yeah, let's do this just in case. Ancient Stirrings. Well, we've already got the Colossus and the Kill-Ship. Guess another mana is never bad. Let's do this here. Any order. All right, could bring out the bog. Don't want to. Let's bring out the mine and the candy trail and see if we can find some more of this Tron nonsense. All right, there's a map that's going to help a lot. We'll say bottom here and top here. Yeah, we'll be able to trip it. We'll be one off. Hopefully we'll be alive. Yeah, not so much Naya, you're right. If it was Gruul list, maybe, but some nice acceleration with that Arboreal Grazer. Not many people have seen sloths in real life. When I went to Costa Rica, I actually got to play pickleball under a sloth. A couple hundred games at least. Landfall. All right. Sabo Tender. Whenever land you control enters, deals 1 damage to each opponent. All right. A lot of lands going to be here. Doubt they're going to get mana screwed with the landfall trigger. Let's turn this little devil on. So we take 1. Getting attacked with a plant. I've been attacked with a Kalhani Garden, but never a Sabo Tender. So this is a Propaganda first. Okay, we'll bring this out. We're getting close. Bring out the map. We'll do the thing with this. I guess we'll get tower. And pass it up. Probably play Ent for that second green. Bit of a slow roll here. Can always, might trip Candy Trail, who knows. Landfall common, combo, that'd be pretty scary. Pretty hard to prevent lands, right? Protection from lands, I don't think anything in Pauper says that. I sure wish they'd bring back Forest Walk, Mountain Walk. That's just such a great mechanic. Same with Retrace. All right, this is enough of these things. Bring this out. Cycle Ent. The last one. Note to self. Keep that there. Yeah, let me do this here. Gain 3 life back. There we go. No artifacts really. All right. Getting a little bit closer. 2, 4, 5 next turn. Things don't improve. I'll probably just drop the bog so that I know I can hit Generous Ent or the Fangren Marauder math. Can't quite. Probably more of a journey to nowhere removal we're running up against with the mana base I've seen so far. Interesting. Double attack. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, I know. It can't be blocked assumes everything. It's neat when you can time the metagame right, and you know everybody might be playing forests in your metagame, and you bring in Forest Walk, and it's just like, oh, nasty tech. All right, let's read these cards. In web, when it enters for land, put on a battlefield tap. 4/3. All right, cool. Weird to have legendaries in Pauper, right? Guy looks pretty full of himself. If you had that many spiders at your command, I would be too. All right, we'll just say Naya land. There we go. I had a real frustrating pickleball outing yesterday because I've been training and drilling for about 2 to 1 compared to playing, and the guy I'm training with, you know, much better than I am, and I finally got to play a game with him, and so I was like, here we go, and then I just started screwing up. It was like my worst game of the day, and I felt this big. I was like, oh man, this sucks. All right, no reason to do the bog now because we've hit our other basic here, but we're hurting. Let's see, 4/5. We still can't really do anything. We can't cycle the Ent because we're out of forests. Got all 3 of them either in hand or out, so we'll do this and pass. 3, 4, 5. Looks like we'll be in about 8 life at the end of this turn. Brooklyn Visionary. Nothing takes you out of the magic universe faster than Spider-Man, does it? What's next? Barbie? This is crazy. Boy, multiples of these guys would be nasty. I'm surprised I haven't seen many other fetch lands, right? We've seen the landscapes. So we take 6 more, go to 7. I might cast that Ent just for blocking and for the food at this rate. This is getting scary. Hit it. Come on, come on, come on. Well, 5/7 or the artifact. There's not many artifacts going down here. I'm going to play the Ent. We'll cast it. 1, 2, and we'll cast it honestly. We'll get this food token, stop these attackers, hopefully. They got a journey, we're just dead here. Journey land, we're dead. My first hunch with this list, I looked, I'm like, 2 crop rotations, why wouldn't you want all 4? And I'm like, I get it now. Like, that's just to sum things up mid to late. Get that extra, oh, there we go, yep. We're dead if they drop a land here. Trapped in the screen. They're going with all new cards here. Going to 1. Do they not have a land drop? Are we going to get extra special here? Can we survive? Can we do it? We have to get like a... Oh, there it is. I'm dead. Just like last game, we lose the first one. And it's because we didn't get our theme online here. So cannonades are going to be really good here. I'm still going to do this weird little shenanigans here. I feel like I'm a little too heavily invested in green. I guess we'll do this. 1 pulse. Pulse is so my style of a list here. Yeah, 3 cannonades. I don't want to go up to 4. We'll keep it at 3. Our deck just needs to do its thing. We just didn't do it that turn. Probably take out Dreadmask in this matchup. If I get to game 3, I'll probably take that out. Yes, just give us a good opener here. Tower, plant, map, cool. That's just honest. Got a kill ship. If we get green around it, we'll be good to go. Feels pretty good. Here we go. We'll bring out tower map. Tower map. Can't believe they unbanned map. I really felt that should stay banned. Tron's a little too easy to hit. Says the guy that has been kind of fighting for it for 2 rounds here, so who knows what I know. Our Boreal Grazer, does he have the thing? Does he have the Karoo land? He does. Feels like last game. Beautiful art on the Gruul turf. Okay, another tower, that's fine. We'll do this for the mine. Always good to say it out loud. But the only time I see people playing white bordered things that I think it might be relevant, right? Mine. Triple checking. There we go. I'll be able to take down that Grazer. Hopefully it's something a little bit more adversarial that we can take down. Would really like to see just a basic forest show up. Cool, we got a target. Going to be taking 1. We know they got that card in hand. Sabo Tender. This looks like it might have some good flavor text. These strange ambulatory cacti are commonly found in the Alpha-Tip Desert, the Colts region, and little regarding in the way of their life is known to science. Because they run away from the scientists. They might want to be playing a crop rotation. Yeah, that's a good point. Dreamer Stingo, being a fan of... Careful. Mine first. Let's do this. I'll get the kill ship in play. Incoming! Just hear this sonic boom. And if ever a card needed a sound effect, this is when I wish I was playing Arena, because I bet that would have a really custom sound effect. Anybody know? Okay. What do we got next turn? We could play tower, trip map. But that's our land for the turn, for the Marauder. There's a surprising lack of plant-based horror movies, says he. So would you include Close Encounters? Because didn't those, like, way back then? I mean, I was just a little kid when that came out, but I think they were like, people were growing in these pods that look like plants. I'm not sure if that would really qualify, but talk about overkill. A subsonic ship comes out from outer space, enters the atmosphere, and kills a plant. I guess that wouldn't be the first time. I guess meteors have to hit something. When I did that road trip out to Texas, I went to the meteor crater in New Mexico, and God, that was a religious experience for me. Being of the scientifically minded, I even had to give it up. The scale of that crater was just, oh my gosh. Made you feel super small in a good way. I'm weird that way. I like feeling small. All right, I really like seeing this card. Let's do this. Let's do this. Pay in 2 of these. Cool. Oh, yeah, check that out. I could do that to that. I could do that. I'm not too worried about that. Let me do this here. That's 6, 7. We'll go with green here. One of these. Play this. Cool, cool. We'll do this. Bink. And I'll power up the ship. Not too worried about the 1 damage there. Okay. One of the better horror movies I've seen, I know I mentioned it a few weeks ago, is the Weapons. Pretty new movie. Really smart suspense / horror. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. Trapped in the screen. Oh man, didn't even get my 5 life. What a meanie. The new Oblivion Ring. Whew. Long time ago, there was somebody that played a Pauper list in a challenge, and it got to like, I don't know, in the top 15. And it had Guardian of the Guild pack and a few other like super hard to kill utility creatures. And then just Oblivion Ring, Journey to Nowhere, and then there was some Oblivion Ring remake. It was fascinating that it went that far, but yeah, I was in Little Shop of Horrors in high school. I had like 5 parts in that play. That was one of the more challenging roles I ever did because I had just been the lead in Hay Fever, and I was starting to get ready for Dracula, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do this. Like, it was like every second I was done with I did run backstage, getting completely different makeup, totally looking at the clock, worried about everything, and yeah, that was weird. All right, let me go get a forest here. There we go. We'll grab forest. Play forest. We'll do this for green. Using this. Then we'll go like this. Say, you, sir. Raw. Boy, Cascade is not liking me today, is it? Scry 2. Hey, we got 2 towers. We got 2 plants. I'm going to say bottom. We're not really hurting for mana. I just need more threats here. Down it comes. Yeah. We've already played that. Let's gain some life. Do this. And then we'll turn this on here by this. And fly over, unless the Arboreal Grazer wants to take a starship in the face. Looks like we're getting in for 7. We'll see. Got another kill ship play after this. Yeah, I was a reporter in one little shop. Then I had to be the wino in another scene and get all dirtied up. And then I came back as like some radio announcer. I think I had 5 parts. It was stressful. It's like every time I'd just run off stage and come back and had just about 20 seconds before my cue. I did have nightmares about that production. I never missed my cue, but I have a little anxiety when it comes to being late. I'm always like half hour early at least to everything, usually an hour. And if I'm not, then even if I'm only 15 minutes late, I get kind of like antsy, like, and I think that comes from theater. But that show, I had 1 or 2 days in high school where I woke up just being like dreading, like, oh, all right, we know what the kill ship's going after. Man, we got multiple kill ships. That's a good point, Mindstap Throw. I like Noxious Revival. I wish that would get downshifted. It's fun with land destruction. Stone Rain. Do it again. Stone Rain. Kill ship time. That's the noise it makes if you're wondering. Incoming. Oh, thank you for that. That's right. I didn't even notice it had ward. All right. Boom. Pow. Okay, 3 cannonades I like. I think we're good to go. I'm not liking the mask in this matchup. Not that big of a fan. We'll bring in the Ent just in case we have to feed everything here. Let's go. You see me doing this, I'm just pulling on my fingers that I jammed like 4 months ago. They're almost back to normal. I can make a good fist if I go through the motions, but in the morning I've got to kind of help it out still. And going like this is very hard for this hand. You can see how my fingers don't quite get there. But if I, work them out a little bit, and in 2 minutes they will, and then I click with the mouse too much, and before I know it, then they're back to rigor mortis. I'm glad I'm not in martial arts anymore, because punching would be kind of a pain with this hand. All right, we've got double stirrings and original. I'm going to keep this hand. We'll keep. We're not up against the fastest deck, so I think we'll be all right. I might even cut crop rotation. It is nice to be able to find a bog at instant speed, though. Thank you for the note there, Dreamer Stango. I would have missed that. Tron has its benefits. Ward is probably always payable if you're playing Tron. So we love when people don't do anything on their first turn. Here we go. Ridgeline in the house. Coming through. That Russian knowledge miss was so tragic. That was so frustrating. My goodness. So Naya land. They're off of red, so we're feeling pretty good here. Kill-Ship. Here, let's do this first. Stirrings. There's a tower and a power plant. We'll get the tower. Sure. Any order. And let's play the mine. Play the candy trail. Scry. Try to find power plant. Nope. But we will find. Oh, this is curious. I think I want. Oh, I guess we'll get both of these, huh? Top. There we go. This way we can cast the. If I ordered it right, cast this. I tried this in a Brute Squad, and it was a really kind of a headache way of arriving at Ardent Recruit math. So I scrapped it pretty fast, but it's interesting. Okay, so we're going to do this to this. We'll go get our forest with the prism here. We know that's coming up. And then we'll stirrings. That's what I meant to do. Yeah. See, I know what I'm doing. All right, we are looking for a power plant. We did not find it, but we did find the next best thing. We'll grab this. Any order. Here we go. Got quite a few turns before I have to be worried. Play the map, trip the thing, do that. Get 2. And maybe Candy Trail, that would negate this. Yeah, for me, Ancient Stirrings is usually the way I'm able to find it, but I get it. I see why it's 2, and both. I think both lists that I based this on had 2 of them, and after about 3 games with each one, I was like, yeah, that feels right too. At first, I was like, well, you should play 4. It's like, well, maybe if you had like 22 lands or something, but this runs pretty lean at 17, so all the creatures going on in web. Here comes a mountain. Oh, boy, was I wrong. Okay, guess that works. I just like playing a deck with Rush of Knowledge, right? Come on now. Hey, didn't mean I wanted to draw it again. Good grief. Bring out this. Do this here. We'll go get power plant. I think I'm going to play this out and then I'll crop rotate into another tower, so we've got just crazy mana. Or I could get the Crystal Vine, but we've already got a Prism online, so I feel all right. Oh, good to know, Mindstep. Yeah, 18 might be a better call. Just silly to give people games when you're just fighting for, you know, everything to work out like that. Go, sacrifice an artifact, draw 2 cards, activate, element of any color. Blitzball. I've never seen this card in my life. Oh, he's going to hurt me with a legendary, that's for sure. What a way to hinder yourself, huh? Actually, I don't want to crop rotate here, do I? I guess I do. I'll be able to kill that thing. I don't think I want to crop rotate here. Take another look at the fin spoilers, and yeah. I know I missed some things for sure. Hopefully you like the Halloween intro. I had to redo a few things there. Only get to play that once a year. Makes me sad. There we go. I think I'll take out the legendary dude first. I'm gonna switch my plan up there. All right, let's do this. Let's get the kill shot going here. Incoming. Stop me if you heard this one. Crunch, crack, boom. Okay. And I'm gonna just do this now. And draw a card. There's the Ent. Cool. More big stuff for the party. Rush of knowledge. Let's do it. Draw 7. I'll just kill ship again. That's always fun. Alright, Broken Bond. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Alright. That kind of sucks, but I got another one. Back in a few, says Mindstab. Throw. Looks like Mindstab his own computer. Ran at it. Sacrificed. Made him lose 3 parts of his computer. Man is feeling really good in this matchup. A little slow to get there, but having double green is really nice. Playing against a rogue list too, so we've got plenty of time. Probably be in serious trouble if this was like a RDW list. I've got my Tranquil Landscapes commercial like almost done. I just something's missing, so I'm not going to publish that or put it out in the world until it's nice and good. That's all I got to say about that. Here we go. Whoop. All right, Cannonade, you are useless, aren't you? 1, 2, 3 for the ship. Bam. Take this guy down. Let me see here. We could Bog. I don't want to play that Ent probably naturally, right? Hopefully this means something, right? Splat. Let's rotate that Bog. Get out of tower. I think that's the play. 3 for the 1. Technically we can do that. We put out a lot of little stuff. Sure, we'll chill out. 13, not out of... That little plant shows up, we'll be able to Fiery Cannonade. My morning walks have gotten a lot colder. The winter is finally starting to show up. My breath is pretty frosty in the morning. All right, that's scary. Can't even kill that with our Generous Ent. Not very generous at all, is it? Apex, Archosaur, Reach, Trample, Ward. That's a lot of card. Spider, Dinosaur. I lost the first game because of screw and such. I only had 13 here, so. Oh, really like seeing this guy now, don't ya? Colossus. Now hit something good, damn it. Generous Ent? Sure, that's a good card. Let's go. Without the mana cost, baby. Woo! Maybe I can still do Cannonade, right? It's not going to target him. Booyah. Now, should I get another land? We missed a land drop here. Could do that. Still have the 3, 4. I'm going to chill out. Uh-oh. No, I'm not. I messed up there. See what I did? This is dumb. Station. Should have done that and gotten in 7 damage. I mean, he could have blocked with the Grazer, but still, that was a misplay. All right. Here we go. Keep that Cannonade math. It might be relevant. I'm going to have another one of those hidden screen movies headed our way. We shall see. Yeah, man, printers and computers. That is a problem. They never make that easy. Go download these 15 drivers to make it work. It's like, I like my Mac for that reason. Just plug it in. Works. Same printer on my PC. It was like, nope. Bad idea. All right, what's he going to be taking out? Probably the flyer, I'd imagine. There goes the Kill-Ship. Boop. Okay. Here we go. 1 mystery card in our opponent's hand. Seen a lot of, I don't think I'd go as far as playing a Tranquility, but who knows. Let's get the life. Go up to 16. Off we go. Hiya. And the mine shows up. Well, I think I've waited long enough on this here. Let's go blue on this. Zap. Pay 4. Draw 8 cards. Woo! How'd you say? Pyroblast. Oh my God. All this and not another one of those. All right, we'll bring this down here. Boom, boom. Another Kill-Ship maybe? Let's do one of these. Pay 5. Raw. Maybe we can fall into a Kill-Ship. Crop rotation. You jerk. Sacrifice the land. Sure, all right. Let's go do some stuff. Thin out our list a little bit here, right? Probably just want another forest. Not to be dishonest. Yeah, I'm just going to get another forest. Booyah. Boy, we have really missed on all of our outings with that. All right, I guess we do trail here. Scry. Crap rotation. That's a very good call. I like that. And bottom. I want big stuff, Mikey. Candy Trail. Candygram. Hey, all right, I like these. I'll say bottom. Top. We'll gain some life. Did I play a land this turn, technically? I did. All right. Time to attack. Yeah. Start making these things go honest. That's kind of dumb. I'll just do that. Should have just came at him with that. Boom, boom. Not out of the woods yet. That was a dumb attack. Sorry about that. do have Bramble Wurm though. We'll get rid of a mine. Happy to trade because I got a Pulse of Murasa, so we can just bring back the Altisaur. All right. Well, made plenty of little errors and stuff, but each game started with a loss and ended with 2 wins. I need to use the restroom, and I'm going to go to a classic Halloween clip. I only get to play these once a year, so bear with me. And I'm going to go get some more coffee, and I'll be back right after Vincent Price.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The demons squeal in sheer delight. It's you they spy, so plump, so right. For though the groove is hard to beat, yet still you stand with frozen feet. You try to run, you try to scream, but no more sun you'll ever see. For evil reaches from the crypt to crush you in its icy grip. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom.
And we're back. Woo! Could let that go a little bit longer, but I was done. Try to cut it at a good spot. OBS is doing that thing that really worries me, where I'm, let's double check I'm here. Yeah, okay. Where I can hear kind of a decay of the audio afterwards, and didn't always do that. Didn't do it on the last update, didn't update it, and yet it started to do it. So I'm like, oh, it's a little ghost in the machine. I was not very happy with the last update. Yeah, I want to play first. Mine, plant, cool. Let's go. Keep it. Skinless wingers. Yeah, I used to have enough promos for just Halloween to do like a whole month of shows without anything repeating. Little custom commercials and stuff, so. Oh, I mean, Audible's fine. It's just if you listen real carefully, I think, to the playback, when I cut to a new scene, you'll hear the trailing audio of the previous segment. Kind of an echo. All right, Yargle. I love when people use those emotes. Come on, opponent. What's going on? Got more coffee. Give him a little bit past the minute here. I don't know what's going on there. Skeletor emotes. I've never seen that one. This guy here, what's going on? Yep. All right. My goodness. Okay, let's go. Let's do plant map. Go. Pretty cool. 2 matches in 1 hour for Tron. That's a pretty good rate. Is this heroic? Oh, bully? I haven't looked at the metagame very recently, but last time I did, bully was like only like 1 or 2% of the metagame. I was like, I always thought that deck would almost always be relevant just because of the power of strands and just that bum rush ability, but I don't know what's keeping it in check. We'll do this now. Go get a Tron and start killing stuff next turn with a 7/7 flyer. It's crazy. All right, make sure we got power plant, mine, tower. Always got to say out loud, especially if you're new to Tron like I am. Sometimes people play the white bordered one so they can find it really quickly. It's about the only excuse I've ever heard for a white border that makes sense to me, but still sacrilege. Don't do it. Don't play it. Ooh. White weenie so far. White life, meaning white life link. I like those kind of lists. Gosh, back when all that glitters was around, I had a white weenie list with ornithopters and all kinds of goodies. That thing was fast. Won quite a few little events with it. Nothing big. A couple leagues here and there, that sort of thing. All right, let's do this and take out the... Sometimes I like that this isn't a creature immediately. Pinnacle Kill-Ship. No life for you. Crack. Talk about overkill. I could kill 5 of you. Oh gosh, if I won a white border off an ante, I'd probably just throw it away. Unless it was really pricey. I'd sell it immediately while squinting so I couldn't see the edges. Alrighty, next turn things don't improve. We'll just Prism Ridgeline Stirrings. The Boulder Branch Golem, I think it's called, was the other 7-drop, which I think is kind of missing from this list. I think I'm leaning a little too heavily into green casting costs. So far, so good. I mean, we haven't lost, but we haven't really seen like... Well, the black decks are, I would say, is a real deck. The last one was a little fun. Got to see some new cards. There's the Devotee. Well, probably a good Cannonade list. Just little notes so that when I go to sideboarding, I remember what game I'm on and can do the thing, right? Man, what a lopsided mana base, right? We're going to have like potentially 9 mana to their 2. That's the one. And that natural 7, because of the way Tron works, when you get your natural out, you always can cast 7. And so that goes with that Kill-Ship really beautifully. I mean, it doesn't get all the way there, but it's pretty nice. Alrighty. Let me drop Prism. Come on, give me something good, baby. Woo! Nope. I think I'll slow roll this. Well, let's do this first here. I'll go green. Little stirrings. Another Prism. I like this Kill-Ship a lot. I'll take a Kill-Ship, I think, right? I've got a mine already. We've got Tron. We've got plenty of other stuff here. I'll take the Kill-Ship. Any order. And then drop the Ridgeline. Yeah. I'll go to 4 and stare at it. All right, here we go. Okay. Maybe I bring out the Dreadmask. I'm not too impressed with the Dreadmask. Giving something trample is huge in this list, though, because, you know, they got a little fairies. Getting a starship getting blocked by a fairy is pretty sad. So much better to make it a 13 trample flyer. Then it gets bounced. All right. We definitely have swarms coming at us here. Probably some prismatic love, but we don't care too much about that. And take out that Devotee because I'm pretty sure they're playing Rally the Peasants for that red. Maybe they can just do it with a white base and don't even need to mess around with their mana. That'd be pretty sweet. I'll bring down another Kill-Ship. All right, 18. Here we go. I like seeing that. That's 7. Let me bring this bad boy out here. I'll do this, and these guys here. We'll be rocking like this. I think I'm just going to block. Could activate the ship almost all of one, but then they have some sort of anthem effect. This could get ugly quick, so I haven't drawn into any of my... have I played a land? Okay, I played a land. I'm so used to this being a 1-1 because of Brute Squad. It's weird to see it a 6-6. Fairies in the engine, yeah. Like those tragic events where pilots, they get like the bird in the engine, Indiana Jones style, and go crashing down. It's like, we got fairies. We're going down. It's a pretty cool design for a starship. Like the parallax of the little double entry corona clouds there. It's pretty nice. Come on now. Let's go. JP Guns. Playing like JP Sponge. Let's speed it up here. Maybe they're double queuing. Hope not. I wish there was a Z sleepy emoji I could throw at them here. I don't. Oh, right. Yeah. If you have an active kill ship, then yeah, I can station the other one. Hopefully we can get there. Good argument for Pulse of Murasa main being that you're playing crop rotation, so you can get out of jail free and then not be down on mana, Tap that tower, sack it, go get something else. Good times. I do believe this just grabs the token. We still get the equipment behind it. So I'm all right with. This is only sorcery if I remember right. Yep. That'd be so cool to do it right now. Ah, take that. Yeah, JP's busy at the gun show. He's like working out between each trigger. It's like, one more set of curls. Okay, this guy takes much longer. I'm going to quit. This is a frustrating way to stream here. Must be double queuing. Make it very obvious. Come on, JP Guns. Let's go. Queuing. Looks like it as we take 4. Really want to get rid of that devotee. Is this 5 to equip? Yeah, 3 and 2. We got a huge kill ship incoming. At least we'll take something out. Be nice to drop a cannonade right about now. There's nothing in the yard like a prismatic strands we gotta worry about. Okay, we've got lots of power plants. We got lots of mines. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. Doing the kill ship dance. Taking out devotee. Pow. Gonna get 2, 3, 4. Bomber, bomber, bomber. Nothing can work. We're kind of marooned here. Glad that they're hurting for mana. My goodness, what a mana discrepancy. Almost every one of our lands equals their total, and we have extra in our hand too. Remember when I said this deck runs light on lands? It doesn't feel that way right now. I want some retrace mechanics at this rate. I don't draw a creature, we're just dead here. This is nuts. Almost at single digits just by these little tink, tink, tink pecking at us here. Yeah, white can be feared with this sort of build where you go all in with these big old fatties. If we don't hit another fatty, this 1-for-1 stuff, they keep riddling us down with this white lightning bolt every turn. We're looking to draw a creature. Come on, creature. All right. Let's go play a mine. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a little too much. Let's do this. Boop. Cast it. Tit for tasket. Now, I can equip that and then do the kill ship dance. That'd be pretty fun. That'll get me there. Getting a little worried about my life total, though. We'll go green on this. this. Doing this. Putting this on here. Whack. Double kill ship turn. Station. Instant army. Instant armada. Station. Oops. No. Station this. Hiya. Attack. Yeah. Oh my god. I have 25 damage coming over next turn. 14 of it's unblockable and the other one has trample. That's pretty funny. That feels pretty cool. Watch, they have some super anthem effect like multiple Ramosian rallies or something. Be like, no. So I'm going to gain 3 life. This way we don't have to worry too much about another Journey to Nowhere. I love these kill ships. 3 or 4. 3 feels good. 4 is nice though. 10 damage, that's crazy. Boom. Ooh. Anybody done a triathlon in the chat? I know that's kind of a random question. My oldest is training for one, and he's learned to rerun. Changed his gait, made him a lot less shin splints and things. He's relearning how to swim correctly now and doing the bike thing. So I think it's in August he plans to do the big show. So he's very ahead of schedule, but I've only done a mini triathlon when I was like, I don't know, 17 or something. And I remember I swam underwater the whole way because I'm not, that's how I always swam as a kid. I just hold my breath longer than anybody and just go like 2 or sometimes even 3 laps of the pool at the end of summer when your lungs are all built up. And so I was in first place for the first minute or 2. And then, you know, they're like 15 more laps. I was like, I was totally out of it. I had to make it up in the biking. I'm determined to wait this guy out. I think he's trying to bore us to death. Let's go, let's go. My goodness. Who multi-queues with casual? Yeah, Maelstrom Colossus might only get more and more expensive. I don't know if they're ever going to reprint something like that. All right, all of that to wait for a bishop. Okay, looks like we're going to go to 11 and then just win. We have horrific damage and even a prismatic strands here. It's like, good luck. We've got a cosmic strands. Bow ring, nice. 1 mind stab, I get it. Neil's boar, very nice. All right, let's just attack this dude. Attack. I don't even need to bring this guy into it. 14 in the head. Crack. Gonna take 5 minutes to accept the attack. All right, we have won the match. We're 3-0. Let's go. That felt like an eternity. No quitters, please. Let's go. Round 4. We've beaten aristocrats, some Naya strangeness, and white weenie super slow player. Hopefully. This is more of a medalist here. We have the Ent, we have the Ridgeline, we don't have any parts of Tron, but we have a very green hand. And a Scry. Double Scry. I want to mulligan this. It's just a bit too much fat. Boom, 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 boom. We'll keep this. I'll get rid of the Altisaur. Done. Don't have duress. That would really suck. I saw that come down. I'm like, oh no. Thank you for that, Dreamer Stingo. Yeah, and Chimpskey's out. We will see him in November. Okay, let's do this. Things have changed. We'll cycle this. Should we do the thing? Yeah. I think I'm just going to get this. Well, if I get this, I can both Stirrings and map. Yeah, I'll just get a basic here. Did play land, right? All right, here we go. I love these Vault of Whispers. That looks like a Vault of Whispers. Very good art direction. Foreboding some sort of cabal on the inside, right? Gingerbrute. I like this player. I like this style. Good stuff. Oh no, what do we lose? What do we lose? Do I lose the... I think I lose the Bog here. Ooh, that's a little worrisome. Crop rotation, winning combination. We'll do the Stirrings. We already have a tower. Ay, ay, ay. Already have a Colossus. I guess we'll grab tower. Any order. Bring back map. Guess I can crop rotate the tower. Tap it for mana. Get Tron online. I've already got Prism in hand. But 2 green sources is pretty important for this list. So gain in life. Looks like we're taking at least 3. All right, bye-bye, Colossus. Right? And we'll draw no more stuff. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice tower to get Tron faster here. This doesn't... Oh, that changes some things, doesn't it? All right, let me do this for this. We'll go get a power plant. And we'll rotate this, killing this, grabbing a mine. I wish that tap for 2, it doesn't. All right. I can wipe their team next turn. Bring out Prism, draw a card. Boy, it'll be feet to the fire decision time if they drop another familiar somehow. Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. Nutrient block. Don't understand this card. It's so weird. Wrench. Power plant. Cool, cool. Doing the thing. Prism. Cool. Oh, we could do that too. We could do that too, but we're not gonna. I'm gonna go like this for red. Tapping this. And cast Cannonade. Alrighty. Value meal. I feel like I missed something there. I'll do chance against our life total there and against swamps to just bring out a naked Marauder without being able to gain those life. Man, I haven't seen this since like 2004. Pestilence. All right. Bit scary. 2 mana. What's the catch? Here we go. Let's do this. Go with green. Here. Yeah. Please hit something good. A map, really? Good lordy. Unbelievable. Okay. It has fear, so we're going to be taking that damage. That's 7, 8. Well, I only got 3 life here, guys. So we'll have to do the Marauder dance, trip the map. Maybe a bog. Can't block here. Remember fear? The original, what, menace? Is that what it's called? I know, if I can kill it. I really want to kill ship here. Be like, incoming. Especially if we killed our Altisaur. Otherwise, Pestilence will live. Draw a card, sacrifice a card. What is going on here? I feel like I'm fighting a black kitchen. All this food. Food and swamps. Not a good combination. Must be a lot of mold. Is that Voice of All? Oh, okay. That looks a lot like Voice of All. 8 life to 23. Round in the corner. We shall see. Man, oh man, oh man. Come on. Really regret not putting that Cannonade during their turn. Should have waited. Could have had another Ginger Brute. A lot of scenarios. That was a misplay. So that would be, yeah, we'd be at 11 if I played that correctly. And there might not even be a Pestilence out. What's up with our opponents taking all this time? Yeah, I was just hoping to hit something that could deal. Be nice to have a enchantment. Well, no, I take that back. We do have Scour resistance, so we'll bring that in. A permanent killer. Might want to have one of those main just to hit it. I don't know. Maybe this guy's double queuing with the last guy. What is going on here? Are they here still? Oh, I guess that's all I needed to do. Well, they punted a little bit too there. Okay, off we go. The map, the map. Marauder. Let's do this to here. Gaining 5, go get a tower. Do it again. Pay 1. Grab this. All right, what do we want to get here? Maybe the Grotto. 2, 4, 6. We got pretty much just to make sure we hit something. I grab the Grotto. I'll stay back and double block. I'm at 18, blah, 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 but I can pay 5 and wax the board here, so I'd rather them do it on their watch. Tap all the way out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Fear has to have that. All right. Oh, okay. We'll block here then. Forgot that has to be an artifact. I thought that was, I said menace earlier. Cool. I gained some life. Fangren Marauder. Doing it at the end so they keep Pestilence out. That's pretty cool. See ya. I won't play a creature this turn. We'll just look at what we're going to get. Oh, I like that a lot. Top. Perfect for next turn, right? Could kill ship now for nothing. I'd rather use it as a target here. Let's go. Maybe I think I'll sack the Grotto for a, or not. Maybe I just do it like that, right? 2, 4, that's, that would be 9 if I did it that way. 2, 4, 5. All right. See you later. Cauldron Familiar. We're at 20 life again. Woo! Good times. Don't crop it out. Off we go. Drawing lots of cards. Oh, better do mono I'm just going to say MBC. It isn't really, but and with a little graveyard symbol. Got these cats coming back all the time. Kitty cat control. All right, only one more familiar. Guess we'll go Kill-Ship, familiar, or do I want to do the other thing? Let's get our Kill-Ship on board here. Oops, shit, I clicked on the wrong one. Sorry, I usually don't swear on the show. Maybe this will work out, end up being a good play. Let's see, a Fiery Cannonade or something, right? It's going to take 10 years for them to do their thing here. Let's go. And we get some more food out of the deal. Did not mean to do that. Meant to do the Kill-Ship. Taking out that. But we do have a reach out of the deal, so that's not really a punt anymore, is it? Boop. Wow, you. I like it. So much food in Magic. Who knew you had to eat so much to be wizardry? Let's go. We have stabilized. They got one card in their hand. Hopefully it's not a cast down. But they do have Eviscerator's Insight in the yard. I really like that with Cauldron Familiar. Just keep killing your dude. Good times. All right, party at Snope's house if you need food, right? Candy Trail, Embas, Instant Ramen. Nutrient Block. I wouldn't want to chew on that, would you? The ramen sounds pretty good. All right, I'll bite. Let's go. Kill everything that moves. Crystal Grotto. What more do you want? And when it enters Scries, doesn't even come into play tap. Good times. All right. Well, now my Kill-Ship's stuck in my hand unless I want to kill one of my own dudes, but it might be relevant with Pestilence out. Oh, you dirty dog. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Ah, I lost that Kill-Ship. Alrighty. Prism. The last familiar. Marauder. Attack. This doesn't make too much sense. Let's do that. Cool, cool. That's an artifact. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the familiars are gone, so not that I'm going to hold on to a card in my hand right now. I'm going to be playing Hellbent, so we can cast everything. More ramen. Hope you like ramen too. I got a little life advantage, but not by much. Booyah. Gonna finish off the deal. Nice play. Little flair for the dramatic. Alrighty. Let's do this to this. I'm gonna get the Bog. Got a feeling that's a pretty good move right about now. If I haven't already discarded it or something. Where's my Bog? Did I already get rid of it? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, that's a bummer. Sure, we'll put out Ridgeline. Play it. Bye-bye. Pretty cool way to keep Pestilence around. We're not out of the woods yet. Yep. Pretty cool. Nutrient block. I'm liking this list. Very resilient. Like the swamp choice too. Pretty great. Okay. All right, list. That's enough of that. Let's keep a mystery card in hand. I've already seen their familiars. Not too worried about that. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of got me here, right? Just do the thing, sacrifice the dude, come on back. We really need a Pulse of Murasa effect here. Pretty cool. Haven't seen this version of it. Seen similar builds, but this one definitely seems to be tailored. Not sure I'm a fan of Dross Column, but hey, it did do 3 damage to us. Or was it 6? Crunch. I'll put the L down preemptively. Boom! For the win. Very nicely done. All right, we didn't see too much graveyard interaction. This might be good for... I think I'll bring in 2 Scours. I'll lose the Dreadmasks. I like our life gainers here. One less Altisaur. I guess we'll bring in a Relic. Yeah, pulses are a good call. Lose one of these. One trail. One of these. Let's go Murasa heavy here. Graveyard. All right. Yeah, I cut Altisaur, Dreadmask, and an Ent. We're at 60. We shall see. The inevitability. Here we go. Yep. Oh boy. Mulligan that. Tower. And that's it. Okay, I think our deck wants us to lose this round. We're 3-0. I don't think we're going to get to 4-0 doing this much, but yeah, we're going to mulligan that too. All right, I'll keep this up. Keep it. I'll get rid of both of our big fatties. It's done. It's going to be a bit. In case they've got the deal, let's bring out the map immediately. This is black. They might have duress. Early familiar showing up. Okay, they're just big boned. In both ways, this is the right play. Yeah, let me stirrings here. We already got a tower. I want a candy trail. Any order. Candy trail. Let's scry find more stuff. We'll be able to play that next turn. We can stirrings probably before I say bottom top. That does draw us a card. I'm gonna go with my first hunch here. There we go. Mind stabbing it. Oh boy. The cultural pulse of our show, that's for sure. Stabby, as they say. Cannonade's not going to do too much, but we'll get there, hopefully, eventually. Let me do a stirrings. There we go. Power plant. Fine. Bring that in. Any order. Play the power plant. Drop this stuff for a mine. Okay, everything's getting there. Now we just need some fatties to show up. Be nasty with a kill ship. Actually, a solo kill ship prevents itself, but I was just thinking if they had some sort of, what do you call it, deadly dispute effect with that Cauldron Familiar, and it comes into play. But it's not a creature. I really like the design of that card the more I look at it. Yep, there's the move. Yeah, it would be. Always feels like a little aha when you have like crop rotation when they destroy your land. You're like, ah. Okay. Do I want to slow roll this? Play the ridgeline. Yeah, we'll just do this. Entry life. Candy Trail. Wish they had different artwork for that. A little less kid-friendly, a little darker. Candy Trail, I would have shown like just some ominous like witch at the end of the thing, like, you know, kind of luring the kids into the oven. Grim Fairy Tale style. Any Germans in the chat? You all know what I'm talking about. Grimm's Fairy Tales. Come across one of the old printings of it. It's a whole different thing. Love it. Very dark. And it was all, I think, in an attempt to keep kids from wandering off into the woods or staying close to the hearth, that sort of thing. Better scared, traumatic kids than dead ones, right? Oh, I've always wanted to draw just a basic forest. Come on, I don't want to have to play Ridgeline Go. That's going to be a boring turn. For sure, my stuff. Hey, that's pretty good. I don't think I'll have enough, though, right? That's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not enough. Well, let's see what we draw here. Prism. Love the wonder of the Fraunhofer glass. Actually, that's incorrect. It was Bavarian glass, but Fraunhofer's lines are the things that let you know what a universe is made of from a distance. Good stuff. Hey, we still got there. Go green or go home. Yeah. Pow. Can we finally hit on Cascade? Oh my God. What is going on with Cascade? I think we've only hit 1-drops in a naked rush. That was, oh, it's getting me upset. Pulse of Murasa, sure. Let's get rid of, let's say bottom. We'll say top, even though I don't really have a target here. I'm sure I will. Well, come on. I got so much life here. Do I really need to do that? I don't even have a target for it. We'll say bottom, bottom. I need fatties to show up. Let's go. All right, fine. Let's go. Yep. I mean, it is a black deck. They'll probably kill the Altisaur, so maybe Pulse of Murasa was a better call there, but whatever. Let's go. Yeah, Iso, where are you at? I forgot if you've told me before. I know I got the Netherlands and then Chimpskey and Mindstab, where are you at? You think? I thought you meant for yourself, Mindstab. I was like, oh, Canadian. Okay. Look at us, a little continental crew here. And once in a while, I forget, we have a fan in Madagascar of all places, and they're pretty, all right, I'll block this, sure. I'm just trying to get in free damage and do the thing. Nope, guess not. Death touch, create a food token. Nice. I was ambushed. Now I am wanting that Pulse of Murasa back. Pauper Akbar from the Netherlands too. Woo! Everybody's sinking in the swamps here. I think pole vaulting came from the Netherlands because of all the wetlands and having to do the, you know, jump over the little riverbeds to the next soggy patch. I might be remembering that incorrectly. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. It's a trap. It's a very cool list from Snope. Wish I had a little bit more answers here. If I can catch them naked without any of this food out and about, I can maybe cannonade here. Prism. All right, let's see if we fall into a fatty. Has that ever been said? Fall into a fatty. All right, that's good. I'm going to want this regardless. I'll do the dancing thing. Pow. Pow. Gain 5, baby. Woo. This way, if they sacrifice that or that, we're going to still gain life. Hey, stirring showing up. All right. We'll do stuff next turn, I promise. Come on. No blocks here. I don't want to get ambushed by Shelob again. Shelob's ambush. Man, could that flavor text be any more boring? It's just like, and then this happened. It's like, God, how does that make it to the end of the thing? All right, we'll let all this in. Shelob's ambush is a pretty bad card. No, it makes a food token and it pumps up power, so good times. All right. I was afraid of this. Oh boy. I think I'm going to get rid of a cannonade. Like to make sure I'm going to hit a big fatty here. I'll get rid of a cannonade. I'll do it on their turn. So I'll just save this for that. Stirrings. Hopefully we'll find some big old thing. Tower. There's a big old thing. That's stirrings. Might find our Bojuka Bog. That would be pretty sweet. Actually, be pretty relevant with that Cauldron Familiar. 2 of them in the graveyard and that Pinnacle Kill-Ship showing up. Really don't need the tower. I guess we take the Kill-Ship. Do that. Any order. Tower. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump. Pay 7. I guess we'll take out the familiar. Okay, we'll attack. I'm most likely just going to jump in front of it with a Cauldron Familiar here. I really hope we can catch him with the bog trick. I've only got the 1 relic. There we go, gaining a bunch more life. Doing the thing. The little girl downstairs is so into Halloween. She made a really creepy, you know, kids when you just give them some construction paper and scissors and markers and stuff. So they made this, it kind of looks like Jack Skellington, but it's done with cardboard. And then they put a white shirt on him with kind of blood stuff and they put it in the window. It's pretty creepy. It's like a 1 of 1, you know. I just really, really like that about, especially Halloween back in the day, in the like 20s and 30s. Just, you know, kids didn't have stores to go get costumes. They had to just make their own. And so you get these really wrong visages put together and just 1 of 1 outfits. I just love it. We're gaining lots of life. Let's hope we can keep it up. What do we have here? Okay. More stuff coming down. Well said, so there's a lot of food about. We've got some food tokens ourselves here. How are we down on time when they're doing all this stuff with their yard? Sacrifice food feeds the Marauder. Like that a lot. Okay, let's attack. We've got our little tricknology here. Gonna let us through? Yeah, we can we'll let this go here. Limboss showing up. Do I want to do it now? They've already skipped their block turn, so maybe I can slow roll this. They could just sacrifice again and again and again, so I can, hopefully they all come out. I can get them down to no food, and then I can Cannonade rotate into a bog. Might be kind of cool. I missed their trigger there. Come on. Not to be, I guess. Okay. Weird timing. They just got so many options there. I want to do it regardless here pretty quickly, though. Okay. Let me rotate now. Grab a bog. Get a whole lot of life off this. I can Cannonade in response. Make them really eat a lot of their food up here. Is he going to let that go? Is he really going to let that go? Let's try it. Well, that kind of sucked. Boom. Wow. Well, that makes me regret getting rid of that Cannonade, don't it? Wow, impressive. Very impressive. Go green here, causing this. Let's hit something good here. Come on now. Let's go. Something good for the first time ever. Okay, that's fine. That's great. Cool. Cast. It's about as good as it gets. Rock on, rock on. Play the tower. Yep. Colossus, right? Oh, we could exile some stuff here. Maybe we want to start exiling some things here. Get back Marauder, he says. No, I want to play this guy. I can turn on my Kill-Ship here. Boop. Okay. Pulse of Murasa. Let's get back Fangren. Sure. Bring that back out. Turn on the Kill-Ship. This attack. And what? We'll play the Prism. Draw a card. Cool. Galerium, haven't seen you in forever. Have you been lurking? Thanks for joining us, my friend. Another reminder, guys, we will not be here next week, but after that, I'll be here probably till the new year. Here we go. Scour from Existence. You can't just sacrifice that, can he? Yeah. Gotta catch him tapped out to get the cat. Kitty cat. Meow. Sure, come on over. Afraid of Shelob here. Alright. Guess we'll just be zapping that with Scour from Existence. Oh, Relic would be nice too. We only have the one. It would be kind of nice to have a little bit more removal, but that Bog was a nice little trick there. Everything's dead, Jim. Strange play. My buddy's always calling me when I'm doing my show. Buy that. Exiled forever. Let's do the green here. Bring up Marauder. Probably going to lose on time if I was to guess. Play this. Trip it. Let's grab a mine. Why not? We played a land yet? Yes, we have. Let's attack like crazy. Attack. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I'll just go like this. Man, do I wish I had my relic here. Okay, let's get back. Green. This. Play this on Altisaur. 2. Let's go. Cool. All right. I'll probably lose on time, but late to the party. What are we playing? We're playing ginormous Tron Cascade. Haven't lost yet, but we're down on time, so this might be the game we lose. Playing a very little stingy list from Snope here with a lot of Cauldron Familiars and shenanigans going on. Combating it with our Marauder, but they just keep coming back to life. All right, looks like we're going to game 3. I really wish I had another. I really like seeing this. I'm going to want all 3 of these this time. Fangren I really liked. Altisaur's a bit late to the party. I do like having the crop rotation for the I think I'm gonna be on one more of those. There's a trail. There's a Bramble Wurm. All right, here we go. Yeah, torch for the time. That might be a good call. Catch him off guard. Here we go. Open up the yard. 6 minutes. Depends on our opener here. A whole lot. We got that into draw, into that. We do have... I'm going to mulligan this. Power plant mine. Not really any ways to hit it. Oh, keep and hope. This is going to be a while. I'd rather cascade into it anyway. Done. I don't think I've ever seen a deck with this much food. I just call it grocery black. That's what I would name it. Hey, that's a damn good card to top. That's why I put 4 of them in it. Always a good draw. Been pretty underwhelmed with the mask. That seems a bit slow. I get it, you know, making a 13/13 flying trample spaceship's pretty awesome, but here we go. Can we just fall right into the tower, please? Come on. Just let me get lucky. All right. That is instant ramen. I get it. Never saw that before. Flash. Instant ramen. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, I think we just crop rotate our own forest, go get our kill ship online here. Probably not the greatest targets here. Instant ramen. All right, where's the black cat? Let's go. Okay, I've got double stirrings. I think I can get rid of one. Sure. Now I got a target for kill ship, so that makes the plan pretty easy. Let's do this. We'll crack our own rotation here. Go get tower. Double checking. There we go. Tower power. Kill ship. Wacko. Bam. How are we down 3 minutes? This is crazy. Yeah, the first list I saw did have Fireball for more of a cannonade effect. So it's very. I think it's like if you have one, then you're against the other, right? Like if you got Fireball, then you're up against counter spells and Kaervek's Torch, nastiness. Come on, let's go. Let's do this here. Crack this. Okay, another tower. 6. Play it. 8, 6, 7. Is that right? Yeah, that is. That's not really quite what I need here. Let me let's do this to green. Let's see if we get lucky. This, please. Candy Trail, Scour from Existence, and another tower. Let's grab a tower. Any order? Okay, we'll just go along here. Let's go. We got Colossus next. 9 mana and our 3 towers. I know. I don't care if I lose on time. I'm just trying not to punt or make mistakes here. There's that. We got to get some of these fatties online so we can start smashing face here. Colossus is a great draw because we can hit him for 7 next turn. Here we go. Colossus. Let's hit something good. Like a rush of knowledge here. Let's go. Not that. Man, I really missed on these today. Well, that's pretty good. All right. Do this for station. Cancel. Bring out this. Attack. Do this here. Block. We're just going to yield here. Well, that blows. Alrighty, let's do this here. Play mine, tap mine for green. Sacrifice this. Go get Bog. Turn up the party. Attack. This way our relic's a lot more relevant. 14 incoming. All right. We're 4-0. Jeez, oh, Pizzo. That was a super long match. It's been forever since I've done double commercial, but I'm going to roll to it now for this Igniting the Spark. I'll be right back after I empty my bladder.
Magic the Gathering was the first trading card game.
Dr. Richard Garfield, a mathematics professor, is the game's inventor.
I wanted a game where there were things that people loved and hated, rather than a world where everybody was okay with everything.
The idea that you would have a card game where it wasn't the same cards every time.
We should have been a lot more scared than we were.
Magic was a big risk for Wizards of the Coast.
He's made promises, he's co-signed loans, the company's on the line.
Was there a backup plan?
No, there's no backup plan.
If Magic the Gathering failed, then we were done.
Magic the Gathering is a card game where you and your friend play wizards. There's a huge universe of cards. There's hundreds and hundreds of cards.
Maybe even 100,000 cards at this point.
Felt like I could make an unlimited amount of them.
The funny thing is, none of us knew how to play.
It is insanely complex, like a lot of rules.
Different every time, and if you play it once, the second time you play it, the third time you play it, it's just going to keep on changing.
No chainmail bikinis was a rule.
I wanted to see strong women. I wanted to see bad women.
Magic is the upper echelon of fantasy art. All the great artists are doing work on Magic.
Every day was like Christmas. And it consistently blew my mind.
Stores started popping up just to feed that demand.
This is what over 1 million Magic cards looks like.
The most expensive card, as anyone will tell you, is a Black Lotus.
You might be willing to pay $300 to $500.
It's crack. They had to keep it off the counters because people would steal it.
We were all in. All our chips on the table.
I had never conceived of having that much money.
Richard and I were the great partnership. He brought genius, and I brought luck.
We knew we had lightning in a bottle.
Boom, it takes off.
Oh, this really could work. This could be big.
Speaking of big, we're playing Tron Cascade, and all our stuff is big. Let's go. Last round. We're 4-0 with an asterisk. I mean, we've played one janky, but we've had some pretty interesting lists today. That last list was very cool. Very proud of myself for not freaking out over the time and getting anxious and stuff. It was just like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on what I need to do to win. If I time out, I time out. All right. Let's do this. Speaking of timing out, gosh, the Pauper Brew Society, I don't think I've played a single match yet. I think I'm just going to not do that anymore. I don't mean it that way. I really encourage you to try to do it because it's an awesome thing. But my time frame, like nobody's ever available, so it's kind of maddening. We're gonna keep this. We got double map, feeling good. Do I just drop double map? How am I rolling with it? Ooh, might not have much time here. Let's go. Do the map thing here. I'll bring out a map here. Let's go. Heroic. Well, we're either going to get beat fast or we're going to be able to win. Let's see. I do think I want to bring in Scours in this one too. There's the new creature. I almost put that in my protection from red list. All right. Well, there's some big old fatties, aren't there? I guess we go Ridgeline. I want to go Forest here. I can crack and drop. Maybe we can get lucky. Whole lot of setting up for the power later on. Steel of the Godhead? I doubt it. Hey, Mind Stab, you're remembering the old school stuff. That's right. I remember recutting the 300 Sparta sort of thing and having a good time with that. All right, let's hope they don't have Journey to Nowheres. They probably do. If we can survive the next few turns, we might be able to get there. Let's go. I think I might want a Stirrings trip map. We'll see what I draw here. Don't have many turns left. At most 3. Just give me a mine. Give me a mine. I think the right play is don't drop a land, play Stirrings, depending on what I draw here. Then use the land to go get the map, right? Let's see. Let's stay on target. Stirrings. Do I hit one of the basics? I do not. Yikes. Okay, well, I think I did that correctly. Bring this out. Crack this. I'm going to get Power Plant. Power Plants always hide from me, like I said, so I'm just going to keep... Did I play? All right, there we go. Probably dead here. Get that Bramble Wurm out quick. All right, good. More land. I'm sure they don't need it. Ouch! That hurts. 2 turns. We are hurting. Never before have I wanted a Tranquility more. My little sound effects. Sorry about that. Here we go. Plant. Rush. Nothing. Go. Ah! We're just dead here, aren't we? Play this. We'll do this to this. See what we get. Anything. Nothing that will work. Oh, hey, look at this. Green. Kill this for a mine. All right. There we go. Play the mine. We got 5. Can't really do too much with it, though. Yeah. We're just dead next turn. I can't put any little creatures out. That's 5. I don't know why I'm doing this. Or just quit. Concede. All right. We lose that one. We've lost a lot of game 1s. Only against White Weenie did we win the first game. But then we've been able to win out. So, all right. We don't have enchantment removal, but we do have these. I don't know if I want to be on Cannonade in this matchup. I don't know. I don't think I want to be on Cannonades. I do want to be on some Pulses, though. What do I get rid of? This is too long. This is a little irrelevant. I'll keep 1. Let me go. Cannonade. Not a... no, I disagree with that Mind Stab. I'd rather just stay alive. They're so low to the ground. They'd have to really misplay to make Cannonade be more than a 1-for-1 for something I don't really care about. And in the meantime, I've got some 8/8 first strike flying thing coming at me. So, yum yum yum. Smells so good. You know what? This is. Maybe I'll keep it at 2 Marauders. I do need to gain life against a deck like this. So. Are we finally going to lose? You know, Relic might be good too for their graveyard, but I've got Bog for that, so just for that escape card. I actually cut 1 Marauder. They don't have any artifacts. We've got some. I've also got the Bramble Wurm. We've got the Ent's food token. We've got double Pulse. Should be all right. Scenario like that would have been really neat to have something like a Ginger Brood or some just utility quick creature instead of everything costing 7 or more mana, right? Got a Grotto, got a plant. I kind of like this hand. We're going to keep. I think I'm just going to go Power Plant Grotto. That way I can Stirrings next turn. Let's try that out. Oh, I mean Candy Trail. Oh, man, I don't need that. Gosh dang it. I kind of need both of these, but I don't want either of them. I'm going to say bottom. Let's roll the dice. Very well said. So that'd be a good flavor text. Most importantly, you have your first turn. Be like some mentor to like some little dude. Yeah, the armadillo. I've always wanted to see somebody play that. I wanted to play this with the Pharaoh, the 0/4 that gains life for red, blue, and black spells. And then obviously solid footing and stuff like that. It's like, good luck killing this, sucker. Woo! Grotto is going to let me look. That's a little too long ago. Bottom. Let's do the thing. There we go like this. And say, boop. Come on, list. What is going on? I got to pick something. I'll get the map. My goodness. Could you imagine if we didn't do that? That's like 6 turns of no lands. That's pretty crazy. That's the one, Mindstab. Thank you. There it is. Taking 5. Is it always that way, or do they have to flip it? Okay, all right. Are we taking 3 or 7? I think it's just 3, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. There's a mine. All right, I don't mind that. Get it? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Boop, 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 boop. And we get the tower. Double checking. Yep, the tower. All right, looks like we're in this game. We can just Colossus. That might be pretty fun, right? Get lucky, hit a Scour, and just do it. Do it, lady. Any Chid fans out there? Here we go. A little YouTube humor. Oh, you a 7-11 for strike. Do I just Scour it? I think I do, right? Oh, that's an instant. That's pretty great. So I've got 8. I don't want to do that. I think I'm just going to chill. Right? Yeah, maybe we get one more out of the deal, right? Oh, it has a ward. Hold on a minute. There's 7, and I can pay for ward for 1. Strike, vigilance, ward. Okay, yeah, we've got enough. Yep. It's an instant. Probably puts us on a fog effect here, maybe. Sandstone Bridge, vigilance. I guess there's no time like now. Let's go. Pop. Pay the ward. Pay the man. I hope they're not on Mana Tithe. Semakur, yeah, well, I've made a few changes. If you follow the deck list, you'll see 2 lists that were just given to me by 2 fans, and I kind of merged them. I think I went a little too heavy on the green. Yes. But so far, so good. Been able to play everything I need, but I'm right on that edge. Double mana for that Altisaur is pretty... Hey, cool, we're alive. Look at this. We even get a turn. Yay. Yeah, this gets pretty crazy at this stage here. Let's do this, this, and this. Play in this. Pop. Always yield. Come on, give me something good. Hey, that's pretty good. Finally, we've been really whiffing on these. Give me something good. Yeah, all right. Crop rotation, sure. Sacrifice a land, sure. We'll do that. Maybe the Ridgeline, right? I don't really need tower too much more. Yeah, let me do that. Maybe even a bog there. Who knows? Pinnacle Kill-Ship. Up to bat. Got to remember we don't have any green sources, but having done that with the Crystal Grotto, so might as well get double. Feels like we're going to game 3. We are. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous if you can live out that early game and then just your spells just are so much bigger and meaner. So got the Kill-Ship and Scour as kind of our removal package here. Bramble Wurm's a pretty sweet little card. Little, I mean huge card. When it enters, you gain 5 life, and you can do the little Pulse of Murasa, exile it, and gain 5 more life. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm all right just running this back. So far, my sign has kept quitters away. I'm enjoying this. Yuck. Mulligan. We've got an Ent. We've got that. I think we'll keep this. This is really tough. Get rid of an Altisaur. Done. All right. Don't like seeing an early critter. All right. I'm going to play the Candy Trail straight away. Show us better lands. Say bottom. This is a colored source, but do I really... I can hit that next turn with the Ent. I'm going to say bottom. Really need to hit Tron here. Hand feels so poorly built when you're hurting for mana and everything in your hand costs like 5 or more. It's like, I don't know how to make decks. Here we go. Ouch, we're going to be taking 6. What an accelerant that is, huh? Pow. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have Vigilance. I forgot. I thought it was just the... I should know. I play that deck a lot. All right. Force cycling. Should we just get that in case? Can't do anything with it anyway, so let's go. We'll play it as is. Let's go. Getting our mana right. Paying our dues, that's for sure. Don't give it Vigilance. That'll really suck. Ouch! Now I've taken 7. Make that 8. This is a quick clock. Don't be ethereal. Don't be ethereal. Come on, come on, come on. No! I think we're going to go 4-1, guys. This is bad news. It's tough to beat. It's a 1-turn clock, and we don't have fog. I really think Tangle's missing from this list. It wasn't the first list that I saw, and I thought we just had enough life gain to warrant enough, but no. I don't think I can survive. We gain 3 life. Yeah, I can do that trick. We'll go this and this. Gain 3 life. Hey, a tower showed up. As long as they don't do anything else, if we can live one more turn. Yeah, they stole a page from our book. We're supposed to be swinging for 12. All right, we lose to Heroic on our Halloween show for 2025. All right, yeah, UN, we get it. No sense in overhauling here. So we go 1-4 on the day. This is that part of the show where we always ask. Well, as I revisit this list, I'm really not impressed with the Colossal Dreadmask. I understand that this could be a clinching card and like a flying airship attack and you don't want a bunch of fairies dropping it. I feel like I could lose this. I would like to see a Murasa main, maybe just 1. Cannonades are nice. It's nice to have that insurance to cascade into if you're running into stuff. But yeah, and Tangle in the sideboard definitely feels like it was missing. So for right now, I'm just going to go boom, boom. I'm going to put Tangle. Oh, see, hey, what the heck? Why would that not be there? All right, here's the Tangle. Beautiful artwork too. This. Maybe -1 Cannonade. And now imagine we didn't have any, blue there. So, hey, Impinal here. Thanks for the matchup. Sorry for my deck. Oh, yeah, man, you're the only one that got us today. So congrats on that. We had some, as Tron does, some issues early on. If we didn't hit our Tron. If we did, we just ran over everybody. But yeah, it was great playing you. It was nice to have some adversity there. So for right now, I think I'm just going to leave this like this. I'm not a big fan of the Kaervek's Torch style stuff. So for my play style, I'd probably get rid of that. Might even bring in another relic. I really like seeing Scour. But I think maybe less reliance on the Bojuka Bog. It is so nice to be able to crop rotate into a bog in certain matchups, though. So I do like that. kind of like our mana where it's at. Feels like we need a few more artifacts to really fund a Fangren here. Like maybe I put one of these in the sideboard, lose a relic, and maybe even go up one more forest. Go to 18 just so we got like a lot more consistency, because that's really the only reason this deck loses is that. But don't sleep on Bramble Wurm. We didn't really see it today, but I mean, look at that artwork. So cool. So Halloween, right? It feels very autumny and all that stuff. But this way we'll be able to hit this a little bit more consistently. I thought 4 Generous Ents were enough, and this will also fuel it, so this isn't a dead draw if we do need to go get that other one. So those are the changes I would make after having played it for maybe 10 games now, including the 5 you just saw, in which we went 4-1. So another reminder, we will not be here next week. Well, maybe you will, but I won't be. Until then, I'll be playing a lot of Magic Online for the rest of the weekend here. Yeah, so let me see. What should I go out on? Oh, yeah, because it's the Halloween show, so I've got to go out on something cool here. Till the next 2 weeks from now, everybody, we'll see you then. Have a great Halloween, and enjoy your days and weekend. Hopefully I'll bump into you. Adios.